Welcome to Office 24 by 7. In today's video, we're going to walk through how to schedule a report. We'll also explore how you can set up daily, weekly, or monthly updates that automatically reach your agent's email inboxes. Scheduled reports play a crucial role in keeping teams and stakeholders informed. They help everyone stay updated on the agency's overall performance, whether that's on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. These automated emails make it easier for organizations to monitor each agent's individual performance, as well as the collective team activity. With these reports delivered straight to their inbox, managers and team members can quickly review and assess how the agency is performing without having to log in every time. Let's head over to the Reports panel. Here, you'll find a list of different types of reports that you've created across various objects, such as leads, contacts, accounts, deals, and more. As you can see, I have several reports already set up, each one helping me track and analyze specific areas of performance. If you're new to building reports, we've already created a separate video on how to create and customize a table report from scratch. If you haven't watched that yet, you can click the link above or check the description to access it. Now that we've covered the basics in earlier videos, let's move on to the next important feature inside the report section, the schedule option. This is where you can automate the report delivery process. This will help you schedule the sending of the reports you already created to the users. The Schedule Reports feature is what allows you to automate sending any of these report types to the intended recipients. When you click on the Schedule Report option, you'll see a list of reports that have already been scheduled for different users. To show you how this works, I'm opening one of the existing configurations. Let's take the schedule named Schedule BANT Qualified Leads to Manager as an example. Under the Actions button, you'll notice three choices: Edit, Deactivate, and Delete. I'm selecting Edit so you can see how this particular schedule is configured. In the configuration settings, the title is set as Schedule BANT Qualified Leads to Manager. This report belongs to the Leads object, selected from the available list of objects. The specific report I want to schedule here is titled Lead Qualification by BANT. As a quick reminder, BANT stands for Budget, Authority, Need, and Timeline. In this setup, I want the report to be delivered to the manager of the organization, so I've selected the manager's name. You can select a single user or multiple users, depending on who needs this report emailed to them. Once you choose a user, the system requires you to map the correct email field from the object. Users may have more than one email address saved, such as home, work, personal, or other, so you must specify which one should be used for sending the report. Here, I've selected the work email. Next, you'll decide how you want the schedule to run. You can choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or once. If I select the daily option, the system prompts me to pick a time. I can set a single time or multiple times for the report to be delivered each day. For instance, I'm choosing 10 a.m. and then adding another schedule at 6:30 p.m. using the plus button, which means this report will be sent twice daily at those selected times. If I no longer need one of those times, I can remove it using the cross icon. Now, if I switch to weekly scheduling, the system displays the days of the week along with the time option. Let's say I want the report to go out at the start of the week on Monday at 10 a.m. and again on Friday at 6 p.m. as the week ends. I can select both days with their respective times and the report will be sent accordingly. For monthly scheduling, I can choose specific dates within the month, such as the 1st and the 30th, along with a preferred time. Here, for example, I'm selecting 6 p.m. If your organization needs reports on multiple days each month, you can configure all of them here. The last option is once, which means the report will be delivered only a single time at the specific time you choose. Once it's delivered, the schedule stops running automatically. After that, we move on to selecting additional recipients. Apart from users inside the organization, there may be people who aren't registered on the platform but still need to receive these reports. For such cases, there's a checkbox you can enable titled Send the report to other users. This allows you to manually enter external email addresses. You can add multiple emails separated by commas, and these recipients will still receive the report directly in their inbox, even if they don't use Office 24 by 7. This makes it easy to share performance updates with clients, senior leadership, or anyone else who requires visibility. There's also an option that says Exclude the reports with zero records. This is helpful during holidays, weekends, or off days when there might not be any data in the report. If this checkbox is enabled, the system will automatically skip sending the report when there's no data to share, preventing unnecessary or empty emails from going out. Once the recipients are configured, the next step is composing the email template. In this example, I've added a subject line that reads, Monthly Report on Lead Qualification by BANT. The email body includes a message for all team members explaining the summary of budget, authority, need, and timeline details, along with the purpose of this report. You can personalize both the subject and the email message however you want. There are rich text options available so you can format your message professionally. You can then choose the format in which the report should be sent as an attachment. I've selected CSV here, but you can choose the format that best suits your workflow. If you prefer sending the report as a compressed file, you can check the zip output option. One important thing to remember is that each report can contain only up to 1,000 records. If the report exceeds this limit, it won't be processed for email delivery. After everything is set, clicking the Submit button creates the scheduler. You will then be able to see a summary of the scheduler, including the title, the report name, the number of users receiving it, the additional email recipients, the execution interval, the created and modified timestamps, and whether the scheduler is currently active or inactive. Once a scheduler is created, you can always edit it later to make changes or deactivate it if it's not needed temporarily. If you deactivate it, you can always activate and rerun it when required. But if you delete it, the scheduler is permanently removed from the application. And that's how you schedule reports for your team. This ensures that your agents stay informed, your supervisors receive consistent performance insights, and the entire organization stays aligned with daily, weekly, or monthly updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.